In this episode of Sailing Dark Angel, we say goodbye to stunning Thomas Cay and sail to Big Majors Cay, where the boat in front of us is cleaning fish. That makes swimming and checking the anchor a whole different ballgame. We're not just dodging tour boats, now we're dodging sharks. If you like our videos, please smash that like button and don't forget to subscribe and ring the bell. It's free for you and really helps our channel. How did these get up there?
That is a prime example of the rare Bahamian tree climbing conch. You see one hanging over there?
Stop it.
What? So when people are cruising through here and they want to leave their mark, apparently this is the spot. We haven't done that. We don't really prepare for that kind of thing. Gathering of conch? Nope. Fire pit. I'm not saying we've got a prime location here, but kind of got a prime location here. Unless, of course, the wind turns around and throws us on shore. That would make it somewhat less prime.
There's supposed to be some high winds we're expecting tonight. That's why there's a gathering of other boats.
Well, the wind is from the west right now, and there's not a whole lot of protection from the west in the Bahamas, at least in the Exumas. I'm not saying it gets hot in the Bahamas, but even the conch go and find shade.
So what are we doing today, Captain Dave?
We're gonna pretend we're a sailboat again. We're gonna leave here.
Really?
Yeah. We've been in Thomas Cay for a little while and we love it here, but there's lots more Bahamas to see, so it's time to go.
So we're saying goodbye to Thomas Cay, or Pipe Creek. We're getting ready, and one of the things I try to remember to do is close the water catchment systems, which are behind here and here. So I turn them over to flush pipe instead of going into the tank, so that we don't foul our own fresh water. So he's getting everything ready to go right now, and I've done my checks around the interior of the boat to make sure that all the hatches are closed and everything that could fall over is stowed away properly, so that we don't have any issues with our stuff falling over and breaking. Release the boom! We've gotten into the habit of opening the sail bag before we go out so that we don't have to mess around while we're under sail. And Dave up top trying to open up the sail bag, which is a real bad idea with the boat pitching back and forth. It's opening it up. My job, I'll be pulling this up very, there. I'll be pulling all this up very, very soon. So we're going out right now, out the cut, and it's a little bit dangerous, but once we get out, we'll be fine. It's a little bit nerve-wracking because we're not going very fast because we're going against the incoming tide.
The reason we chose to go out while the tide is still coming in is because when we get to Daniel Cay in a couple of hours, the tide will be going in. Sorry, it'll be slackish.
Yeah, slack's a lot better.
Yeah.
This is me being nervous. Yeah, this is not fun. This is a little crazy. I'm always super nervous coming out these cuts now because I now understand what's really, truly on the line. What cut is this?
Joe Cay.
Joe Cay cut.
That's Joe Cay.
That's Joe Cay. And this is Joe Cay cut. turns dark is 400 feet deep. Here it's about 20 feet deep. Woo! That spray came over. I felt it on my legs. So, what are we doing now, Captain Dave?
We're sailing. Engines
Yay!
are off. We're doing 5.5 knots and about 13 knots of wind. These 3-foot waves at 6 seconds are about 4-foot waves at about 4 seconds. About 40 minutes of sailing, and then we're going to drop the sails.
Not enough time to be nervous.
Yeah, I've got time.
Haven't got time to be nervous.
We haven't got time to be nervous. We got shit to do. Sails are down, and we're surfing our way into Big Rock Cut.
Which is where Staniel Key is.
Yes, ma'am.
You got the waves pushing us in from behind.
But
And I'll bring you up here very carefully into my spot so you can watch us come into Staniel Key.
this is a tricky cut. You got to stay to this side of it, sail through, and then make a hard left, and then sail through a little, tiny little channel.
And that's why we brought the sails down, correct?
Yes.
So the sails are all down now.
You could sail in, but it's needlessly dangerous.
And we have the waves pushing us in. How fast are we going?
5.5, 5.8.
There's another sailboat way up there.
It's a sailing kind of day. We had a good sail.
Yeah, we did.
I mean, it was less than an hour, but it was a good sail. A lot of catamarans will not put their sails up for like a 45-minute sail. They just won't do it.
But we did because we like to save diesel.
We're not wonderful sailors. We're just cheap.
But we're going through there. Right?
Yes, ma'am.
Here.
We're going right here.
Right here.
Because if you go too far that way, it's not actually underwater.
Oh,
So it looks like a really wide cut, but it's very narrow.
okay.
And there's a strong current warning.
I'm glad you didn't tell me that till now. You bastard.
You've been through this cut at least 3 times.
And every time it's kind of nerve-wracking.
Every cut is nerve-wracking. That's where stuff's gonna go wrong.
Yeah, I understand now. I didn't understand before how dangerous this really is, and I do now. Everybody's out playing and having fun. Meanwhile, I'm a nervous wreck up here. And this here is all Staniel Key. Lots of boats. A great big rock under that post. That's where they're burning garbage, right here. So we're gonna go through, not that one, but that one. Because we're gonna cut around and go back behind Big Majors. I'm so much more relaxed now. those people right there? That's where the grotto is. And it's high tide, but it's about to be high slack tide. And you want to go in slack tide, whether it be low or high. Preferably low slack tide. And there's Daniel Key. We are now safely anchored at Big Majors. Dave is cleaning up the lines and he zipped up our mainsail. And this is our new anchorage.
Yep.
Pig Beach is right there.
Yay.
12 knots on the nose. Time to shut down the engines. Shutting them down.
Shut them down.
Beautiful here. It's a very, very popular anchorage.
There goes the nurse shark. It came right over to Lisa, but I didn't have the camera. Damn. Oh, I missed it.
You missed it. I was swimming right by just as I'm dangling my feet in the water.
Of course. You got cute feet.
I got hooves.
You got cute feet. One on either leg, just the way I like
They're
them.
small. I got hooves.
There it goes, just casually swimming away. Missed it again.
I literally put my ass in the water and that comes swimming up.
So we're playing music and we can't record when there's music because then we can't use the audio because then you get nailed by YouTube. And so now I've missed 2 sharks approaching because of audio.
I literally put my butt in the water. I put my butt in the water. I look over, there's a shark there. I'm like, ah, get out of the water.
That's a nurse.
Yeah. You sure?
So if you see the next clip and it doesn't have any audio under it, or if it's got just generic music or something, you'll know what happened.
It was right here, Dave.
I know, and I missed it.
Oh, you're all worried about what you missed. I missed my ass. You didn't chew on my ass.
Well, I can't blame it for wanting to chew on your ass.
And you don't know if it was 100% nurse shark or not because they're cleaning fish. It could be a bull shark. It
looked like a nurse.
You don't know. You don't know.
I jumped in off the back deck to join Lisa on her paddleboard, and within about a minute of me hitting the water, 2 sharks came swimming over to check me out. I got on that paddleboard pretty quick.
I had a really, really good laugh because I'm like, the moment my butt jumps in this water, there's gonna be sharks, and sure enough, Dave jumps in and 2 go up. I'm like, oh, I'm not swimming today. Nope. Hard pass.
They might have just been nurse sharks.
Do you know?
I don't know, because I wasn't in the water.
I don't know.
They just came cruising along.
Oh yeah. But poof, suddenly there's 2 of them.
And you don't just get nurse sharks in here. You get bull sharks, you get barracuda, which no big deal, and you get tiger sharks, and you get... I haven't seen any tiger sharks here though.
Bull shark.
But bull sharks have definitely been spotted in here by friends of ours. So you've got bull sharks. There's a boat in front of us that's actually cleaning fish. And have we seen hammerheads here? No, we saw hammerheads at Big Farmers. So, but they do have bull sharks in here, and that's a bunch of bull shark I don't want to deal with. We got a lot of sharks today, Elise.
Yeah, we did. As soon as I put my ass in the water to go pee, there's sharks. I'm like, Sharks or no sharks, eventually I had to check the anchor. I should also have checked to see if the GoPro was recording. Oops.
Completely buried. Well, there's a bit of a hoop, but it's completely buried.
Awesome.
She's really buried good. We're going nowhere.
What's the matter? Barnacle?
Not sure.
If this was a science fiction movie, that would have been a creature.
Bouncing pretty hard across those waves, huh?
Yep. For much longer. Guessing at some point he's gonna leave the water.
I hope so.
There's an island there, guy.
Is he gonna make it?
There's an island. Go. Pull back. He's going around the island. I wonder if he's headed to one of the super yachts. Like Lisa just said. He certainly made quick time across the anchorage.
Very bouncy, Tom. I see it.